I'm so
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another day of Bubbas Garage. So today, we gotta take that cargo carrier and mount it on the OR-Fab tire carrier. I think Shelby's learning a lesson. We'll see. She's got about a week of no electronics, that kind of stuff. They're all loaded up in there on the counter so that I can play with them later. Never played Minecraft. I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see how that turns out. Meanwhile, like I said, today we're gonna get the carrier mounted. So give us a couple minutes. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of the OR-Fab on the JKU. Then we'll start mounting that. So let's get this party started, y'all. Quick rundown on the OR-Fab tire carrier.
A couple months ago, we decided that we were wanting to have a little bit more accessibility for different types of trips we're taking, aka our trip coming up in a few weeks. We wanted to have the capability of carrying some gas with us because we're going to be going in some pretty desolate areas. And we did our research, and this is the best one that we found. This is the one that we were the happiest with.
It's American made.
It's pretty heavy duty. It's good and solid. Installing it was a little painful. If you do choose to buy one of these and take on the project yourself, be prepared for the fact that you're going to have to drill holes into your Jeep.
Yeah, for sure.
That was probably the most painful part of the whole process.
Yeah, I think when we drilled the holes in it, like I said, the Jeep had probably maybe 100 miles on it. It was a little scary. And this particular Jeep is a limited edition, so it was a little bit more touchy there.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend making sure you have the right tools. We kind of Bubbas Garage did a little bit from time to time.
Know what you're doing, because this is probably our first. So.
And also, if you do choose to get this carrier, take note that the instructions aren't very clear. I came with two 3-gallon tanks.
There's roto packs too, by the way. Roto packs. If you're familiar with the roto packs, are awesome. You can drive over these things and not crush them.
We're planning on having one for gas for our trip and one for water because, like I said, we're going to be in some pretty desolate areas. So these work out really well. A couple of cons about this is, as you can see, it is kind of starting to rust up, but we're going to be putting our carrier on there, so it's going to make it better. Let me just slide right on. One other complaint about it is the accessibility. There's a lot of going behind the lights, and those are pretty tight spots. I had to do a lot of it because I have little hands.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
yeah, that's a good point. Some of those places to reach in there where you actually have to put a drill and drill holes, you're actually drilling the holes inside of the light holes where the lights are at. You got to take the lights out and you actually got to put a drill inside of there. It's hard.
Yeah.
Take your time. Definitely take your time doing that.
Yeah, but all in all, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm very happy with it.
It's going to work out great for our trip, and it looks really good on it, and especially with this already being a limited edition, not very many people have these on vehicles that I've seen.
What we built was a cargo carrier. That cargo carrier uses the existing mounting holes of the OR-Fab carrier. It goes up and above the tire carrier. So that's what we built. That's what we built here in Bubbas Garage, is the cargo carrier for this. We're going to mount that on here. When you install the tire carrier, you have to remove the third brake light, so you lose all of that. Some states it's actually illegal to do that, but here in Texas that's not a problem. We built the cargo carrier to include the third brake light as well as a backup rear view camera. We're going to show you guys that in some upcoming episodes, so definitely stay tuned for that.
I'm really excited. I want to get that thing off from our ceiling.
Oh, I know, right?
We had some words the other day, yesterday.
She bumped her head on it, so she's a little loopy, so you might have to forgive her a little bit. So, we bought this Jeep a few months ago. It's the Jeep 2015 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Altitude Edition. We got our custom decals here. It's got our fancy little hood scoop. We installed the 50-inch LED light bar on the top and the two spotlights on the side. I'll take you inside here real quick. It's a Sahara package. It's not a Rubicon. It's a Sahara package. We had a debate between the Sahara and the Rubicon, primarily because I wanted the Rubicon, but at the same time I wasn't really going to do a lot of rock crawling, just needed to have the Jeep capabilities off-road for our adventures. So went with the Sahara package because of that. Inside is pretty much plain and base. We didn't really change a lot. We did add the rugged ridge pillar so that we can change up our lights, turn our lights on and off. I will tell you that...
Dad, she's bleeding on the bust of her head.
Did she hit it again?
Yes, and she's bleeding. Yes.
Did you hit it again? Let's see. Oh, babe. Move your towel, let me see. Oh, it nicked you pretty good, babe.
Had another fight.
Had another fight with a carrier. I gotta get this thing down and put on. It spilled enough blood.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a good little gash, like right here.
About a half inch gash on her head.
Caught it on the corner.
Blood all over the place. I had to clean up blood all over the kitchen. I mean, it was like a murder scene. It was terrible.
Mhm.
There's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It was, actually.
It's blood right all over.
Yep.
Remember that show, Murder, She Wrote? Is it bad because when I saw the blood, I got hungry?
That is kind of scary.
Yeah.
We're going to have Shelby do some workouts so that she can gain some muscles for a few minutes so that she can help me put the carrier on. Mom's disabled today.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, do 100 of those.
Oh my.
How are you going to lift that carrier? Because it might hit you in the head.
Yeah, let's not hit any more heads on the carrier.
No.
I've already done it twice.
Well, you think you can hold it up on your own? Do we have to get Odie to help?
I'll try.
Let's do this.
I don't know, that sure doesn't look like the same paint.
No,
They said it is.
it's a lot more glossy black. It's not a dull finish.
And the grit is more predominant than this one.
Yeah. It ain't going nowhere.
No?
Darn
No.
sure.
Remember, that's attached to the Jeep.
I weigh 145 pounds.
Something
right?
like that.
On camera, I weigh 180. Oh, is that the right way?
I think so.
Watch your fingers.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Let's see.
Looks shiznit. It really does.
It's coming along. You like my smiley face? What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pull this one out. I think the paint thickened up on the hole, so I'm having a hard time getting this one in. So I'm going to pop it out, scrape the paint off on the inside a little bit and clean that up and see if I can't get that in there better. And then we'll tighten that up and start cleaning some stuff up. Coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, to let it cool off. I'm wanting my coffee warm anyway. Had to make a special tool. Our wrench wasn't fitting in that little hole right there very well. So we're just gonna make the tool to do the job. Look at there, it's a little fork. Plus it warms up your coffee, so it's a win-win, right? Try it out. Better? There you go. We got all our wires hanging here. We're just testing this out and make sure that everything's working before we go too much further. Wires are coming down from the camera. We're testing the LCD to make sure that's showing the backup. It looks pretty good. I can see myself in there. It got cold quick.
Yeah, it did.
Got all the wiring and everything done on the outside. I'll show you guys a little bit more details about that tomorrow. The inside is not done, but that's okay. Turned out really well. I'm kind of happy with it, but it's too cold. It's time to go inside. Bobbie's having off and on feelings about her head. It hurts. Yeah. Sorry, babe.
It's my own fault. I can't walk on flat ground without tripping.
Nice! Does this need to be heated up anymore, or is it done?
It probably needs to be heated up a little bit.
Buttons! Oh crap, I gotta take out the trash. Oh.
Set it down.
But people aren't gonna like watching our life. It's too boring. You know what I mean, though? It's like, what do you want to see? You know, clean the house, put laundry away, take trash out. You know. So we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna interview Shelby and ask her what lessons maybe that she had learned from this, and how others can learn from this as well.
I would be staying focused and keeping organized and setting my mind to getting good grades.
If you're punished and you're grounded, tell us what that's like.
It's quite boring, and honestly, you get to learn from that behavior of what you did wrong and how you can fix that.
So can you tell us some of the lessons that you learned and how you're going to fix that? Maybe some of the folks out there will get some ideas.
Keeping track of all my stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
It's challenging.
Whatever you need to turn in, do it. It's worth it in the end.
Oh, come on. All the kids want to do homework on the weekends.
Unless they want to make good grades and good progress, yes.
And you heard it from the horse. Don't be a fool, stay in school. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, that wraps up another episode of Bubbas Garage. I hope you guys had a blast. Today we got a lot of things done. We ran into some obstacles, if you will, but then again, it is Bubbas Garage. I mean,
There's always obstacles.
absolutely.
And, you know, with Thanksgiving coming up, we do have a few extra days next weekend, so we might be able to wrap them out then.
It's a good point. This is a good point.
Yeah, Shelby's got a couple days of school, and then she's out. So, looking forward to a good week.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving's coming up. So
Turkey Day.
Save the turkeys.
Oh yeah, save the turkeys. Yeah, good one. Save the turkeys.
Save the turkeys. Eat more ham.
Good call. All right, so if you guys like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side.
Night, guys.
Night.